Good morning, everyone. It is I, Gina Louisa, here once again this morning, just helping to raise the vibration of our collective consciousness. Today is Thursday, and it is the 15th of May, right? Wow. Coolness, coolness, coolness. The cards I drew today, beneath me today, all right? The King of Swords. King of Swords, and in this deck it was so cool because the King of Swords, he's standing there like he's already done with his battles, okay? He doesn't have to battle. His sword isn't raised. He's like leaning on it, like, yeah, and what? Who's gonna challenge me? Standing firm in truth with the sword down. I'm not into a battle, okay? I've done my battles. Now I'm leaning strong and firm on that truth. Oh, beautiful card to have beneath. And above was the sun. Okay, the sun this morning is above. And the sun is the conduit for everything in creation. In order to get from the light world into the physical world, it has to make it through the sun. So, beneath us, it's like, okay, we've done our battle and we're standing in truth. And above us is, if you want to be in this world, you got to make it through me. Wow. Such a great card. And then I cut to the Page of Cups, which is so cool. Because the Page of Cups is like, okay, I'm starting out brand new with a brand new golden little heart. A brand new little heart. Like a brand new little seedling, Ooh, how beautiful is that? Awesome, awesome, awesome cards this morning. Deep cards this morning in the art. The pointillism card at first. That I drew, I was like 17. In high school. A senior. And we had to close our eyes, and it was total trusting in the art creation, right? And then I looked at it, it scared out of me. And I didn't see that little figure, it did it for years. I could only see I called it tearful screams or whatever I had some name for it, And now that's not what it means to me. I call it now in one ear and out the other, right? So how things progress as we mature and have a more thorough, more mature perspective on things. And she even shows me how art too, that our eyes catch things, as our consciousness adheres to them. Those are the things that we resonate with in art. That's what I love about art. And underneath, and above me, how cool that was, right? So underneath, oh my God, the tearful screams and all this, and then the in one ear and out the other kind of thing is the surrendering to the artist that I am, okay? And then on top, again, surrendering to the artist that I am and allowing Thoth to come through in that card, bright and brilliant, and there's the little bird. I just call it my Thoth card. Anyway, that really was seeing that card, right? And then I cut to a place that took me back. Oh God, 35 or so or more years. I took a drive cross country, all the way across and all the way back. And one of the things I saw, I mentioned it in the thing, but when you're driving out in like, I'm here on the east, and it goes like this, right? So you don't see very far ahead of you. But when you're out west and you're driving, it's like long and flat. You can see it for a long time before you can actually get up to it. And it was this dot in the road, And when I finally got to it, the wing went. as I went by slow and looked down at this dead eagle that had landed in the road to eat carrion and became carrion himself. And it just stuck with me. So that, by the time I got all the way home and chilling, and it just stuck with me. And then finally, I had to draw that picture. It's emotion. Art is like a purging of emotion, and a purging and a capturing, because you're taking it from out here and you're bringing it here. You're birthing it into the real world to be shared, to be shared with for yourself again, in a whole new way, to evolve it instead of being still in here as that what I saw. Now it's a piece of artwork for me to see and feel and evolve from every time I look at it as I mature, and it's something for me to share as well. And the story of how it came to be. Art is just so much. It's, dear. I tell you all, or I ask you all, to be your authentic art self in the moment. I let it happen. You don't know why, why I sat and drew in my own little quiet moments, and I stuff everything in my trunk. I had a trunk. And how, then after that I had it's like bags of shopping bags full of stuff that I carry with me from here to there, and I've done it all. I carry all my stuff because it's my art, And then, oh God, about 7 years ago, I lost so much art. You wouldn't even want to know. I had in an RV that I had to leave in way up north in Maine, and I left so much. Oh my God. Like the camcorder that I bought, so I could take that trip all the way around the country and take all those pictures. And I left the camcorder in Maine when I left 7 years ago, so I don't have any of that. And all my artwork, and I don't have any of that. And all so much stuff, and I don't have any of it. And, you gotta be like that. Like with the video this morning, too, as you see in my backyard videos, there was like that mattress out there, which is not there anymore. But while I was doing the video, a knock on the door, it did like, where's the money for the thing? And then, so big deal. I didn't stop and say, oh my God, I gotta start all over again. It just continued and included you into it. And then I'm holding it and I squeezed it too hard and the fucking thing shut off, right? I'm like, oh my God, now do I gotta start all over again? Is that an omen? No, you know what I did? I just turned it on and I did part 2. And we ended it that way. It's going with the flow, and not freaking out, but just going with the flow and trusting. We're all adults. We know how life goes. Right? We're manifesting as we go, right? As we go. I'm not gonna, that doesn't mean, oh my God, stop and do it again and shine it up a little. No. Like seeing this thing, I don't go get it fixed. Okay, I'll tell you how that happened. It was Mother's Day like a few years ago, and I bit the skewer. It was just a little wooden skewer with the chicken. It was something very, very light, and I felt something. Hey, But when it really started, I was like a little kid talking. Like I do, and I put a fork, metal fork, in the food, and I bit the fork, and I felt it. I had that little teeny crack for forever. Because I'm like 65 now, and it didn't break until, I don't know, a few years ago? I don't remember. We can see if we look back in my videos when I had a little piece and then when it's missing, And did it freak me out? I think I used to the idea that it was there because it was like sharp at first. But it's not sharp anymore. It doesn't bother me. What the way it looks? Oh, God, please. I don't care. God must say it needed to be there, because there it is. You know what I like about it? I can do it, too. Oh, snuggle to foot. Oh, I can feel snuggle to foot if I want, I don't have to be a goddess all the time if I want to be in a crowded, oh, snuggle to if I can. I almost poke myself in the eye. I like it. It's different. I don't know. I don't give a fuck what God wanted to do to me. If that's what He wanted to do, you know, that's good. Like, I don't shave my legs and I don't shave my armpits. I don't do any of that shit. Because you know why? I did for years and I dealt with prickly, awful, like, who wants to feel like a man's beard? Especially in places that girls shave. Are you fucking kidding me? I never shaved that thing. You know what? One day I just stopped. I just stopped shaving my armpits. I was so afraid I was going to look like, what was his name there? Freddie Mercury, like, you know. But look, you can hardly even tell it's off. All those years I suffered for nothing. And I just stopped. And I don't put, I would shave and put deodorant. Oh my God, I'm so thank you, God, that I don't have like some kind of armpit cancer or something, But now I don't do anything but stay clean all the time. And that everything that I fought for, I had none of that problem. My legs, instead of being prickly, awful things with little bumpers every time the hair's growing in, oh my God, I went through it with my legs, so uncomfortable all the time. Now, they're soft and cuddly. I got bunny legs now, silky and soft. Ooh, it's wonderful, Anyway, I don't wear underwear. I don't wear underwear because, for one, I'm past menopause, so I don't need to even ever. Okay, but because the elastic in the crotch in that spot, like ow, I always had pain in the groin, and the elastic around the waist always pulling. I always had pain in my hips. Always had pain in my. Finally, I took that PR underwear and went, and I won't wear them again. Well, first I was like cutting off elastic hair, and then the whole thing be like, up in the nether regions, and who the hell needs that, right? Like a thong. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? What the hell good is it, right? To be so uncomfortable. No. I just don't wear them anymore. I wear long dresses, and I don't wear them anymore. And guess what? No more back pain, no more groin pain. Yay! Right? I don't wear elastics pulling and digging and pulling it. I let my own muscles hold things up. And so I don't atrophize. That doesn't die. It doesn't, my fresh blood flow. Yeah, the more we trust in exactly the being that God created, the more divinity seeps into us, right? The more we get to see. If we become it, we are it. So I'm manifesting, the divinity of a goddess, Hey, come manifest with me.